Happy Thursday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, this is somebody just asked in the chat, what is Ayyam-i-Ha? Because it's coming up. It starts Saturday night and goes for 5 days, or 4 days this year, I think. 4 or 5, depending on whether it's leap year. And it's a special time in the Baha'i community. It's really a time of hospitality and having parties and giving gifts and doing lots of service projects. Special time of showing extra kindness to the people you're close to strangers who need help, to everybody in your community. It's a really wonderful time. And, you know, of course, the kids love it. We all love it. There's gifts and parties, but there's also acts of kindness and service. It's a really special time. And I'm going to start off with a song that I wrote with my son, Andy, and our good friend, Jamie Heath, for Ayyam-i-Ha, because there's a lot of letters in it. And so the chorus goes like this. O-A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A, ha ha ha. We just add the ha ha ha's on because it's Ayyam-i-Ha, right? A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A, ha ha ha. Friends to greet, cakes to eat, and service we can do. Happy A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A to you. I don't know. Can we do it? O-A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A, ha ha ha. A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A, ha ha ha. Friends to greet, cakes to eat, and service we can do. Happy A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A to you. Oh, Daddy's in the kitchen cooking something extra sweet. Mommy's singing round the house and starts to dance with me. There's a light inside their eyes that shines this time of year. That can only mean Ayyam-i-Ha is here. Oh, Ayyam-i-Ha, ha ha ha, it's so much fun. Ayyam-i-Ha, sharing gifts with everyone. Ayyam-i-Ha, spreading love is what we do. I'm so glad I get to spend Ayyam-i-Ha with you. Singing A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A, ha ha ha. A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A, ha ha ha. Friends to greet, cakes to eat, and service we can do. Happy A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A to you. We make a special batch of cookies, wrap them up in them. We decorate the notes with quotes and share them with our friends. We're gonna have a party, it's my favorite time of year. I'm so happy 'cause Ayyam-i-Ha is here. Oh, Ayyam-i-Ha, ha ha ha, it's so much fun. Ayyam-i-Ha, sharing gifts with everyone. Ayyam-i-Ha, spreading love is what we do. I'm so glad I get to spend Ayyam-i-Ha with you. Singing A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A, ha ha ha. A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A, ha ha ha. Friends to greet, cakes to eat, and service we can do. Happy A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A to you. Oh, happy A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A. Happy A-Y-Y-A. Happy A-Y-Y-A-M. Happy A-Y-Y-A-M-I-H-A to you. Oh my goodness. Happy Ayyam-i-Ha. Oh, we love Ayyam-i-Ha. We, in our house, when my boys were little, we made cookie temples. The Baha'i temples have 9 sides to them. They kind of represent all the different ways you can approach God. And so we would make cookie temples with 9 sides to them and decorate the temple grounds with all kinds of candies and things. That's Andy on the left and David on the right. Ooh, look, you can see outside it was snowing that day. You guys can relate to that. Anyway, we would make these and take them into their classes and at school. And boy, everybody knew what was coming. the kids in the beginning of February would start asking, is it time for you to bring that cookie temple in? Because what we would do is we would celebrate Ayyam-i-Ha in the classroom and break the cookie temples up and eat them and all the candy. So everybody loved that. Yeah, it was really, really fun. So the thing is, we continue that. My boys now have their own kids. And Saturday night, we'll be going over to Andy's house. He's having a big party, and we'll be making cookie temples for for their kids. Yeah, doing it like that. So cookie temples are great, and of course it's gift time. I know many of you are celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah. And that's your special gift time. Our special gift time is now at the end of February. Actually, it starts Saturday night. It goes Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, up until sunset. So it's really fun, and we just love it. So I thought one of the things we're going to do is get ready. Like, we're having a family party over at our house on Sunday morning. So what do you have to do? One of the great things about Ayyam-i-Ha is getting everything ready and setting up decorations. We hang lights, and I have these cloth birds. I wish I had pictures of these. I should have them for you so that you could see. But we have these little cloth birds that we hang from the lights, and then we hang, different, decorations around the house. It's really fun. So the kids are coming over. So what we get to do, yes, I know. Anybody who wants the directions for the cookie temples, just send me a note at redgrammar@gmail.com. And I'll send you the directions for the cookie temples. They're fabulous. Let's see. Elham says her mom made a banner years ago for Ayyam-i-Ha. It has 5 pockets on it. Each pocket has the first clue for a big scavenger hunt around the house. And the end is either a gift, a treat, or an invitation to a fun activity. Wow. Ayyam-i-Ha is a really special time. So, whatever it is, whether you're having an Ayyam-i-Ha party or a Christmas party or a Thanksgiving party or whatever you do, everybody has to pitch in and get the house ready, right? Clean it up, set it up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sing our Hands Forehand song. And whenever we do 2 hands, 4 hands, right? You put your hands up. So, said whoa, sing it back to me. Said whoa, said whoa, said ooh, wow, said yeah, 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 yeah. Gonna work. There's a job to do. Gonna do it up, right? Until it's through. We got 2 hands, 4 hands, 6 hands, 8. Get that blood to circulate. Working up a sweat. Sure feels great. With 2 hands, 4 hands, 6 hands, 8. Yes! And we were given these hands 2 by 2. Lord knows sometimes they got work to do. Now work can be hard or work can be fun. Whoa! Said whoa! Said ooh, wow! Said yeah, 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 yeah. Gonna work. There's a job to do. Gonna do it up right. Until it's through. We got 2 hands, 4 hands, 6 hands, 8. Get that blood to circulate. Working up a sweat. Sure feels great. With 2 hands, 4 hands, 6 hands, 8. Yes! We're gonna push that broom, wash that pan, scrub out the tub, spick and span. Sweep this, wipe that, do not stop till the house is clean from the bottom to the top. I said, whoa! Said, whoa! Said, ooh, wow! Said, yeah, 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 yeah. Gonna work. There's a job to do. Gonna do it up, right? Until it's through. We got 2 hands, 4 hands, 6 hands, 8. Get that blood to circulate. Working up a sweat. Sure feels great. With 2 hands, 4 hands, 6 hands, 8. Yes! And we were given these hands 2 by 2, and Lord knows sometimes they got work to do. And work can be hard or work can be fun, but there's nothing in the world like a job well done. Woo! Yes, you got to get the house ready for a party, right? And then, when people come, what do you have? You got to have food. Wait a minute. Let me get this in tune. You got to have food. So what are the favorite things to make? So we're going to do our food celebration song here. And we're going to sing some different food expressions. First one's from Italy. Buono Appetito, which means have a good appetite. Ba, which is Farsi from Iran. You say ba when you know something's going to be good, tasty. Yum, yum. Ba. Chumasapidinga, go ahead, eat. Everybody's in the house for a party. You say, it's time to eat. Chumasapidinga, right? And then eat your meal with happiness and complete healing. Bel Hedawashefa, which is Egyptian Arabic. So, raise your hand if you hear me name any of your favorite foods, okay? So here we go. Popcorn, pizza, fish sticks and fries, Norwegian clam chowder, hamburger, surprise, linguine with clams, manicotti, vermicelli, and crunchy pickles from the Second Street Deli, chitlins, cracklins, black-eyed peas, chili con queso, that's chili with cheese, turnip greens, jelly beans, dum yum guy, peroskis and chutneys and chicken pot pie, buon appetito. And jicama and honey-baked ham, kiwi and congee, kebabs made with lamb, langosta, that's lobster, calamari, that's squid. I even had octopus. I've tried it. I did. Fungi and kimchi, poo-poo and boy, gaina, moamba, I love it, oh boy. Fufu and yassa and plump roasted goose, caramelized flan and thick chocolate mousse. Buon appetito. Pickled, candy dried, braised, boiled, baked and fried, from all kinds of places and all kinds of lands, made with love and attention by all kinds of hands. Pesto and gumbo and liver pate, Tabasco, churrasco and chicken satay. Wherever you come from, wherever you've been, pull up a chair and let's dig in. Buon appetito. Food, happiness, yay. Yes. And ultimately, you know, I was thinking about this. You know how certain times of year kindness sort of shows up extra? I know a lot of people say around Christmas everybody gets a little kinder. And the same is true around Ayyam-i-Ha, because it's a time to be a little more intentional, a little more conscious about being kind to the people around us. Of course, it doesn't mean that we're not supposed to do that all year. It's a time to remember extra special about being kind and thoughtful. So, I thought we'd do this one. You can can help me on the chorus. It goes like this. You know it's really nothing new. Kindness starts with me and you. The little things we say and do. It all adds up to kindness. Let's try it one line at a time. You know it's really nothing new. You know it's really nothing new. Kindness starts with me and you. Kindness starts with me and you. The little things we say and do. The little things we say and do. It all adds up to kindness. They all add up to kindness. A helping hand, a thoughtful word, a word friend you've reassured, mending the wing of a fallen bird. It all adds up to kindness. Complimenting the friends you meet, helping old folks across the street, getting up and giving someone else your seat. It all adds up to kindness. You know it's really nothing new. You know it's really nothing new. Kindness starts with me and you. Kindness starts with me and you. The little things we say and do. The little things we say and do. It all adds up to kindness. Thanking Mom for the cookie she bakes. Apologizing for our mistakes. Giving people even breaks. It all adds up to kindness. Helping Grandpa climb the stairs. Being someone who always shares. Saying you're like what your sister wears. It all adds up to kindness. You know it's really nothing new. Kindness starts with me and you. The little things we say and do. It all adds up to kindness. Choose the shy kid for your team. Honor someone else's dream. What's that? Kindness. Helping out at Grandma's house. Stop the cat, save the mouse. What's that? Kindness. Take your brother on a hike. Let somebody ride your bike. What's that? Kindness. Smiling when you don't know why. Thinking of the other guy. That's how we spread some kindness. You know it's really nothing new. You know it's really nothing new. Kindness starts with me and you. The little things we say and do. All add up. All add up. All add up to kindness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Kindness. It's a good time for kindness, special kindness. Sometimes it's good to just go out of our way a little bit and be a little extra specially kind. Okay, let's see. What are we doing here? So tell me what's going on weather-wise where you are. Because for here, tomorrow it's going to get crazy for Southern California. They're talking about blizzard warnings not too far up the mountain, actually. I mean, we have big mountains here. Just up behind me, up the hill, we have Cucamonga Peak and we have Ontario Peak. They're both over 8,000 feet, so that's pretty high. And then behind them is Mount Baldy, which is 10,000 feet. Well, up in Mount Baldy Village, they have blizzard warnings, right? And it's going to be snow. We could get snow in our yard, actually, which is like really unusual. Tomorrow or Saturday. Yeah, so what's going on where you are? I saw somebody said they had snow, they have ice, right? And as I'm thinking about all these kinds of weather, and they're really fun. Let's see. Christine is saying ice and snow last night through this morning. Just cloudy now. Okay, so be careful going out there if it's ice. Over 12 inches of snow over the last couple of days. That's fun. It's a good thing. Oh, they predicted 2 feet and you got 1 foot. It's snowy and windy in Victoria, -3. Paul says it's 2 inches of snow, about half of an inch of ice on top of that. Isn't that wild when that happens? You go out there, it's all crunchy. Dawn says they had snow last night and some ice, mid-20s to 30s. Snow in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Significant ice storm in Beloit, Wisconsin yesterday. Got me to thinking, aren't we glad that we have places we can go inside our homes? You know, snowy day for Claire, blizzard in Hudson. Oh my gosh. Okay. Issaquah's chili, no queso. You're very quick, Elham. That's very good. You get points. No rain or snow. But I was just thinking how grateful I am that that we have homes to be in, apartments to be in. One of the reasons I was a little late, I was trying to get together pictures of where we had lived in our lives. And I had a lot of pictures of friends standing in front of our houses. You know, when we first moved to California, we lived in an apartment complex just down the street from a bunch of Mexican restaurants. It was fabulous. Blue Eden Gardens in Solana Beach. And then we moved up to West Hollywood, and we lived in this fourplex place. We had the upper right apartment. It was an old, like it built in the 20s, kind of a cool place, but, you know, crowded and lots of apartments around and stuff. And then we moved back to New York. We lived in a 2-apartment house, an old house that had been split up. And that's where we did the mud hole, right? I've sung that song. And then, where did we move? Oh, then we moved across the river to Chester, where we had a house and a field and a pond. That was one of my favorite places. And then we moved to Ojai, California, a little kind of cottagey kind of house. And then we lived in Monrovia, California, with a little cottagey kind of house. And then we are here in Upland, California, in a house where we're just so happy we have a place to be on a day when it's raining and snowy or icy. You can go inside, right? So, celebrating that we can live in a house. Thank you. I live in a house. I live in a house. If you want to get in or you want to get out, that's what my front door's about. So come on now and follow me into my house. Where's your front door? Can you see it from where you are? I live in a house. I live in a house. My house has windows so I can see the sunshine come shining in on me. I can watch the birds singing out in the trees. I look at them, they look back at me in my house. I live in a house. I live in a house. And in my house there's a kitchen. And in my kitchen there's a refrigerator. The refrigerator keeps my milk ice cold for when I want to pour it on my Cheerios in the morning. I live in a house. I live in a house. And in my house I have my room. And in my room, what do I see? I see my bed where I go to sleep in the evening. And next to my bed is my dresser tall. And in my dresser I keep my clothes. I put on my clothes when I get up in the morning. I live in a house. I live in a house. And in my house there's a bathroom. And in my bathroom there's a tub. Or I take my bath with a bar of soap. I rub that soap all over me. I wash my place. Yes, Dawn says, I was listing all the places we've lived, and she said, that's a lot of moves. Her parents live in the same house that they built in 1959. Wow. That's 73 or 4 years ago. Good grief. Right? 60 add 4, no. Yeah, 63 or 4 years. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, well, you're in the entertainment world. We moved around a lot. We did. Well, I forgot the house in Tennessee we were in for 8 months. Yep. Wow. Lots of houses, but great to have them. So now's the time to remember the people that don't have houses. And actually it's Ayyam-i-Ha, so you might want to, make a special effort to reach out and offer help to people who need it. Yeah. Let's see. Stephanie says, in Houston it's very warm, which means the summer's going to be super hot. Moved from New Hampshire to Texas last summer, moving back to New Hampshire in June. That's kind of the way it was for us in Tennessee. It was a quick move, but it was good. It's good. Yeah. Well, let's see. What are we doing here? I think we have time for one more. And during this time of thankfulness and gratitude and sharing love and gifts. Claire asked, which house was my favorite? Well, they all have different things. In Chester we had 4 acres and a pond. It was on the side of a mountain, and we really loved that. That's where the boys grew up most of their boyhood. I was traveling a lot then, so I'd come home off the road and I'd just wander around through the fields and the brook. Sometimes there was a brook that would run, it depended on what time of year, but the pond was always interesting. We'd go skating in the winter on the pond. I loved that house in Chester a lot. But then we needed to move back to California, and we moved into a little place it was a little rental place in house in Ojai, and I loved that. It was small and easy and comfortable, a beautiful little backyard. It was just nice, comfortable, lots of hiking right there, the mountains. So I really love that. And then where we live right now is really great. It's a great, for the LA area, it's got a nice big, lot, and we have a pool. I get to swim in it in the spring and the summer and the fall. And there's room for my office where I get to do this. And we love that too. I have to pick one of them. That's hard to do. Either this one or the one in Chester. Those two favorites. Thank you for asking that. Dorothy says, in Switzerland, most people live in rented apartments. Houses are very expensive. I know. I've lived in, I'd say half of the places I've lived in at least were rentals, probably more. No, more than half. Most of them. Yep, I get it. Yes. And let me see. Lindsay moved from Jacksonville, Florida to Cary, North Carolina. Yeah. Yeah. So, just a quick little reminder, this song that we're going to end with. This is, I was going to do a different one. Let's do this. I haven't sung this in a long time. But really, with every time we meet on Thursday, we talk about bringing a little extra light to the world. And so that's what this is. And, for those of us celebrating Ayyam-i-Ha, it's a good time to remember, add a little extra more light, right? Add a little light here, add a little light there, bucket filling as we go, making sure that everybody is reminded and they know they are special, they are welcome, they are worthy, they belong. It's a circle of light. It's a circle of kindness. The more we give love to the world, the more it can find us. When our buckets are full, we feel happy and strong. Filled up with light, it only feels right to pass it along. Add a little light here, add a little light there. Bucket fillers, you and I. There is room inside the circle. Come and stand here by my side. Reaching out, bringing in those who don't yet know that they belong. We're all part of one big circle. Come on in and sing along. It's a circle of light. It's a circle of kindness. The more we give love to the world, the more it can find us. When our buckets are full, we feel happy and strong. Filled up with light, it only feels right to pass it along. One more time. It's a circle of light. It's a circle of kindness. The more we give love to the world, the more it can find us. When our buckets are full, we feel happy and strong. Filled up with light, it only feels right to pass it along. Filled up with light, it only feels right to pass it along. Yay! Well, we do have a circle here, don't we? It's a circle of light, and I'm so glad you're part of that circle today. Have a wonderful Ayyam-i-Ha this weekend and the beginning of next week. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy the snow and the ice and the rain and the blizzard and whatever else is coming your way. I love you guys. I'll see you next Thursday. Okay? Bye-bye. Love you.